once you've been in being in one narcissistic or abusive relationship is bad enough, but when you've been in multiple, I'm not saying that I didn't have toxic traits. You know, I had survival traits, I had the trauma responses, but they weren't gonna get better with somebody like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they weren't gonna get better with exes. Like, my ex did silence them, but silencing them doesn't mean you're healing, helping the person heal them. You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't mean it's healed. It means it's dormant, and that's not good. That's worse. It's almost worse because then it's like, oh, you get into a relationship like this after you're single, and you're like, oh shit. You know, I thought this was over. No, because it was dormant, not fucking healed, not integrated. I don't know. So that's that. That's yeah. So then I also had to realize that he didn't have his support. That's fine, and he deserves the privacy with that. I was just used to, you know, the way we started was like really rough because, you know, we both had hella trauma responses that would come up. And we both had self-sabotaging shit. But we both have improved. Otherwise, I wouldn't. You know, like, I don't know. Like, otherwise, if we're not both improving and whichever one of us was trying to improve, it wouldn't work very well. Which sometimes, if it takes a while, it can look that way. But it's not. Like, it's, this is my first adult healthy relationship at 38. Like, romantic relationship. I have a few healthy friendships. I've made a couple of them from the Facebook dating, which I just use for friends. He revamped his to look at to see if you can find me. For some reason you can't. I think it's because of Facebook. It's like the setting has like your Facebook friends can't find your profile on purpose, you know. But I usually don't I don't match with men even if they're trying to match only as friends. We had an instance today where it's like, so he redid his profile, like, I'm in a relationship for a year, posted a picture of us, and so then I did the same kind of thing. But yeah, this person, it was like, this girl or whatever was mad, well, you must have changed, and what are you doing? I bet she wouldn't like it, like, saying that I would be mad that he's on there. It's like, he told me, he showed me, you're just mad. It's dumb. This is like, you can't, they're honest, they're just on there for friends. Why are you being a bitch? Like, it's like, this is why I don't like, I don't know, even though we're both pan, that's why I don't match with guys, because I know how they can be. Not saying they're all like that, but I'm just like, I don't want to even deal with that. I'm trying to find female friends, which is like already hard enough because I'm autistic and I don't know, but yeah. So, oh, sorry, my leg is tired. I'm gonna have to. Hopefully, you still hear me. You still hear me? Can you hear me now? No, but yeah. So then I like that. It kind of upset me a little, the message. I was just like, but it's like, it's the other person. It's the other people. Because in the past, it was the other people. It's not like I don't know. Like, I was like, he's just like, this is why I can't have friends. I'm like, I can understand. Like, I have trouble too, because like, I think only one friend or couple on the site, but only one's like really talking to me consistently. The other ones are kind of busy, I think, and another one's healing from surgery. But one that was like, I get ghosted a lot, blah blah blah, and it's like, I'm like, I'm not gonna ghost you, but you're gonna ghost me. But we've talked, like, she's poly and she had feelings for me and wanted to date me, but like knows I'm only friends, but like I'd flirt with her sometimes, and I have that thing where it's like a defense mechanism. Like I said, my polyamory was like a defense mechanism or trauma response to people cheating on me. So, like, I'm also healing that. I'm getting somewhere with it. It's like even discussed with him if me and her could platonically cuddle, but I don't want to do that. I genuinely don't want that. It's just sometimes when I get triggered, I can kind of want to do stuff with women, but when it all comes down to it, no. Like, they can be fun to look at though sometimes, but like it's more boring because like when you're actually with, like for me and him, apparently they're like when you're actually with a person that I just get a little nervous sharing so much because this is all public and energy transfers and shit. But anyways, we both did toxic polyamory in the past, and it just wasn't. We're fully committed to each other, so it's like it can be scary because we're used to being the ones more committed or whatever, and it's like sorry, my brain is like but yeah, I'm trying to figure out where my brain wants, where I want to. Yeah, no. We're fully monogamous, and I had prepared myself for 2 years for monogamy, anyways. Like mentally and energetically, so yeah. And because of COVID and all that crap, that's also why I stayed away from. It was easy to be single for 2 years too. Because I'm not vaccinated, but he is, and so I was like, wait, it's not apparently harmful or something. Maybe he even got the worst one, and that's probably why. Well, this pregnancy has a bunch of allergies though. But and it seems to be a good one, a healthy baby and everything. Anyways, like yeah, so I'm like rambling a lot, but I did get a little triggered by the message and stuff today, but he told me and he showed me, and then I was like, I'm gonna go match with a guy. But I was like, well, maybe I should. I was like, we were talking to each other about our fears vulnerably, whereas in the past it would have been a very big fight. But that's what I'm saying is it's better now. And I went and matched with the guy, and then I took it back because I was like, actually, and I don't want to meet people. I like talking, I like making friends, but I'm very nervous to start hanging out with them, even though that person that seems to have ghosted me lives close by, and she wanted to hang out on Halloween, but it was Friday, and he has Fridays off, and those are our days. I don't know, so I wonder if that had anything to do with it, but it's like, I'm sorry, but that's a little weird if you don't have understanding of that, like, it's a little weird. But I also, whenever we'd fight, before we got to this vulnerable point or whatever, I would talk to her and vent about it, so that's probably not a good idea, but I don't do that now.